I'd like to take on the race.
We dragged you into it anyway. But first, I will tell you how things work around here. So you do not whine later that you had no idea what is what.
You're right. So how do these races work then? What do I need to know?
Once a day, up above the camp, 4 fellas meet and arrange a race. We have a small spot, right next to Bebrek's circuit. Each race starts and finishes there. Then race checkpoints are set up around the area. They are placed in spots the locals know. Though these local names are tough for outsiders. Places like Zeleov or Tachovitz. Not to mention all those ponds.
What do the checkpoints look like?
There are 2 poles with flags, next to which there is a fire pit. Smoke rises from it, and someone usually stands. The trick is to figure out the best path from one to the next, and so on until the finish. You can ride through the forest, weave between trees and rocky slopes, or stick to firm roads and make your journey longer.
It'd be an advantage to know the countryside well.
Do not worry. Some local lads managed to get lost a few steps from there. You can decide for yourself how tough you want it, but take care. The best riders here know the land inside out. Anything else you want to? If you forget anything, drop by and we will go. But now, we are...
What am I facing now?
The first challenge is just a simple warm-up race, just so you see how it goes and get a feel for how...
Where are we going?
To Semin. There is a little pond across the road from the fortress. Once the race starts, you ride east. Go round the pond on the right through the checkpoint, then drive your horse straight back towards me. We will do it without bets this time. But the fellas will not go easy. Hear the hooves of... Ready?
Go quick! Come on, faster, go! Now on to the finish. Quick! Go! We did it! We've got to catch our breath.
And there we have it. The last racer has crossed the finish line.
So, how did I do?
You came first. Congratulations. But that was just a little warm-up ride. To let the horse get used to it, you know? The second race is going to be a proper event, with all the bells and whistles. The lads would not mind another go. Are you in?
I'll take a rest and come back later.
Ave Maria.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn something.
And what would you be?
My name is Henry. I'm looking for...
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, I thought I was done for. That's how... And now, well, I'm feeling a bit...
Aye, that I can do. I've been missing a good fight around.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kind.
We can start right away.
All right?
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well... If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. You're chaining your strikes wrong. Chain the attacks together. You're attacking out of rhythm. Again. You're chaining your strikes wrong. Chain the attacks together. Wrong. Focus on your timing. You're chaining your strikes wrong. You're attacking out of rhythm. Again. See? That's the way. Again. Beautiful. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally, left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more. focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. See? That's the way. Again. Chain the attacks together. You're chaining your strikes wrong. Wrong. Focus on your timing. You mixed up the directions. Again. Don't pause. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Chain the attacks together. Wrong. Focus on your timing. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Chain the attacks together. You're attacking out of rhythm. Again. Wrong. Focus on your timing. Don't pause. Wrong. Focus on your timing. You're chaining your strikes wrong. Chain the attacks together. Wrong. Focus on your timing. Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Beautiful. That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
Can we try it again sometime?
Of course.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the...
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique...
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Greetings to you, Henry.
Here, Mutt! Here you go. Take it. You silly Mutt.
God bless.
Greetings to you as well.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I sent 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazul, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Tell me then, what's the next task then, Crazul?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
Can you get to the point? What's this about?
Scribe Erezine received a trunk from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. From an author more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start by quickly finding some decent clothes. Ad charisma tuendum. You look like a vagabond in what you're wearing now. St. Paul wouldn't be pleased with you.
So you'll really get me into that wedding? Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. We'll have company. Or, to be more exact, the two of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
It'll be some female, right?
Correct. But not just any female. A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star, refined as pure gold. All will be stunned by her beauty, and she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trotsky. All it'll take is a little push, and clunk, the lock will open, and the book will be mine.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, You'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward plan.
Well, it's not all that straightforward. I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
Where do you want to find this lady? Here.
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do that.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and his dog knows her. Nobody with any sense would let her into the Samine wedding.
So a village girl will do.
I doubt an ordinary village girl would agree to what we're going to ask. You can find lots of capable girls at the Gelioff baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but
Dorothy owns the bathhouse.
aye, next to the alehouse there. You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should...
All right. I'll take...
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, you're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Minta would be ideal.
Where can I find the dress?
Where do you think? The butcher's? Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. The rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive.
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. They say he makes some perfume for his wife. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god-awful battle axe, but a nice... Or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
I'll be going then.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, we'll meet in front of the fortress gate. There, I'll let our lady in on some other detail. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech to Lord von Berghoff then, won't you?
fittings. What?
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
But of course.
Is this enough?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more, and we can shake hands.
That's a decent price.
I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
I apologize.
I'll have a look at...
Pleasure doing business with you. Take care,
A
Henry.
love as pure as mine can't be a sin. It's a gift from God himself.
What are you on about? It's just a painting on the wall.
Always looks when I walk into the church. Nobody's ever looked like that before.
That's just the way it's painted. You feel like he's looking at you, but it's nothing but paint on plaster. Nothing more.
You say that because you don't have any.
Take care. Best of luck.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
What do you have? I'd like to do something about...
All right. Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you. And come again, Henry.